Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday if you're on this side of the world. Happy Wednesday if you're on the other side of the world. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Amy Pepping coming to you live from Minnesota in the good old US of A. And how do you even know? That is my question for you. How do you even know? There are so many diets out there, and a lot of them are fads. I mean, I could have added so many to this list, like Atkins, South Beach, Weight Watchers, Raw Foods, like the list goes on and on and on and on, right? Have you guys ever tried a fad diet? I call them a fad diet. Have you ever? Hey Randy. Hey, vegan. Hey Mom. Have you ever tried one? I honestly can say I have not. Hey Megan, thanks for hopping on. I've never done it. I've never had the desire. I could never go vegan. I could never be a vegetarian. And they just frankly seem like a lot of work to me. I don't know. I've never really thought it would be a good idea. I don't know. But I'd love to know if you guys have tried one. But back to the question of like, how do you know? How do you know what's good for you? How do you even know where to start? Like when you decide, whether it's for health reasons, for weight loss reasons, whatever the case may be, where do I start? How do I decide what's good for me? Maybe she lost 10 pounds on the, Atkins diet, so I'm going to try it. Or he lost like 50 pounds doing, the paleo. I think that's how you say it. I don't even know. And then so you're like, oh, well, it worked for them, so it's going to work for me. And then it doesn't, right? And you're like, okay, now what? Because I thought this was going to be really good, and it has done nothing for me. Yeah, see, there's a lot of different options, Sam. Thanks for tuning in. Keto's huge right now. There's tons of people that are doing, keto this, keto that, and that's great if it's working for you. Hey, Maud. But it all goes back to that question of, how do you even know? Where do you start? And just because something worked for her does not mean that it's going to work for you. And it worked for him, so it must work for me. That's not usually the case. So often people try something because he did it or she did it and it worked, and they think just instantly it's going to work for me. And it doesn't always. Why? Because we're all different. We are all genetically different. Sam, I missed your comment. You did? See? It's crazy. Like, it's just every diet is different on every body, and every body does and reacts different to different foods and different things. And you think, hey Michelle, hey Alex, gotta know yourself and try it. Yeah, you do. You just have to try it. And if it doesn't work, you have to be okay with it didn't work. But like, I know this used to be like way back when. It probably isn't any more like this, but like, oh, you're a pear shape, so you should try this. Or you're an hourglass shape, so you should try this. And it's all just strictly like weight loss, what's going to work? Well, nobody really knows. Even if you go to like, a dietitian or a nutritionist or a personal trainer, yeah, they're going to walk you through and they're going to coach you on things, let's start here, let's start there. But then so often it's, okay, well, eat more fruits, eat more veggies, eat more protein, eat less carbs, whatever the case may be. And they're telling you, like for me, hey Brett, eat more bananas because the potassium's good for you, whatever. What if my body doesn't like bananas? What if my digestive tract doesn't like bananas? Nobody knows that. My genes know it, but I don't know it. And then you're, told and encouraged and coached and following this meal plan, and you're just supposed to do well with it. But like, what if genetically your body doesn't like it? We don't know. Hey Nicole, hey Carly. We don't know. Do you know your genes? I don't. Like, I don't have a, list of what my genes need and what my genes don't like and what my organs like and what my organs need. Like, I don't. That'd be pretty cool if we did, right? But you just have to try. If you guys have tried one of these, love one, don't like one, I'd love to hear from you. I haven't. I said it before. Never tried one. I try and eat pretty well. I exercise, not as often as I should, but I do. And there's just so many. There's so many out there. And you just don't know. How do you know? You don't. Newsflash, you just don't know. You can try something, and like I said before, you have to be okay with, if it didn't work, you have to try something else. And just because one thing works for 5 people that you know, that does not mean it's going to work for you. That's just how it is. It's how life is. Every body is different. I don't have the same genetic makeup as anybody else. So therefore, food that I eat, the way that my lifestyle is, could be totally different from my neighbor, and we could be the exact same height, the exact same body shape, the exact same weight. Like, you just don't know. That's awesome. See, keto works really well for some people. And why do guys always do so much better than us females? Darn it. But anyway, hey Chelsea, just let me know if you have tried one. What has it done for you? Or like Maud, what it's done for your husband. That's great. Maybe it works well for some people. Maybe it doesn't. That's life. We're all different. That's what makes life so beautiful. We're all different. Our genes are all different. Our genetics are all different. We're just different. So therefore, all these fad diets, none of them are ever going to work for everybody. Ever. Ever, ever. It's not going to happen. So if you can tell me what your genetic makeup is, then you can have a personalized diet, lifestyle. Diet is kind of a, I don't like the word. That's another topic. But your diet is what you consume. It's not like, oh, I'm on this restricted diet. It should be your lifestyle, right? It's the foods that you're consuming. But if you can tell me your genes, what your DNA needs, what your organs need, man, that is personalized, no fad diet needed, because my genetic makeup will tell me that I shouldn't eat kiwi and I shouldn't eat tomatoes, whatever. Yeah, I agree. But wouldn't that be cool? Like, my mind is just racing tonight. And those are my thoughts. So, tell me your diet loves, tell me your diet hates, tell me your success stories, tell me your failure stories, you guys. If you've tried fad diets, I bet there are people on here that have tried everything, and maybe nothing has ever worked. But if you knew what your DNA was, what your genetic makeup was, you could find something that would work. We're all different, we're all beautiful, and I love it. It's just life. It's what makes life beautiful. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, you guys. We will certainly talk with you soon. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Bye.